Welcome to another installment of Signal Boost. Today's topic is one that is unfortunately very serious and, even more unfortunately, close to home. South Africa is a deeply unequal country, so much so that social grants are the second most important source of income. Over 17 million South Africans rely on social welfare to get by. The reasons for this are myriad, and all tied to our history of brutal apartheid, colonialism, and the current capitalist system that prevails over the land. But right now, there is a new problem brewing. With the COVID-19 pandemic currently running wild in South Africa, vulnerable people are now facing even greater desperation. As we speak, Tito Mboweni has announced the government of SA is moving forward with an austerity budget. A big part of this austerity is cutting the budget allocated for social grants. At a time when most people face real material risks to their health by working, this is only going to have detrimental effects on the country's poor. Secondly, the government has mishandled this process. Rather than creating a single and cohesive grant process, grant applications follow a draconian capitalist policy of means testing. Any incomes, even donations, can preclude someone from getting a grant. So the effect of this is rather than helping people to get a leg up, the government is forcing them to make a choice between completely unemployable or completely dependent on them. The reality is this: the grant payments that are made are not sufficient to live off on, and many people will seek additional, often informal work to survive. But guess what? That amount of money is also insufficient to live off on. It's wasteful for the government to use resources to police these people who are just trying to get by. Finally, the government infrastructure for delivering these grant payments is woefully inadequate. The government were extremely quick, I should add, to authorize billions in bailouts for companies like SAA, a service which most South Africans can't even afford. But when it comes to delivering even a little bit of wealth to the people to get by in a pandemic, the government is extremely lax. We need to raise the alarm on this public crisis. All South Africans should realize that we are failing to take care of our most vulnerable people and allowing the government to throw these people to the wolves. #pay the grants. If you want to help raise awareness, you can share the video. There are also links in the description to a number of organizations that are currently involved in protesting this injustice. This has been a Signal Boost.